could we really bring back the woolly mammoth? Imagine seeing one of these Ice Age giants roaming the tundra once again. It sounds like something straight out of a movie, but scientists are seriously working on it. The big idea is called de-extinction, and it's a fascinating mix of cutting-edge genetics and ambitious conservation. But how wouldn't esashul de widoit? The plan doesn't involve finding a perfectly preserved mammoth in ice and cloning it, Jurassic Park style. The DNA in those ancient remains is just damaged. Instead, scientists are looking at the mammoth's closest living relative, the Asian elephant. By sequencing the mammoth's genome from recovered DNA fragments, they can identify the specific genes that made a mammoth, well, a mammoth. Think shaggy hair, small ears, a thick layer of fat for warmth, and specialized blood that could handle the cold. The next step is to use gene editing technology, like CRISPR, to insert these mammoth traits into the DNA of an Asian elephant embryo. This edited embryo would then be carried to term by a surrogate elephant mother or potentially grown in an artificial womb. The result wouldn't be a 100% pure woolly mammoth, but a hybrid cold-resistant elephant with mammoth-like features. The team behind this project, a company called Colossal Biosciences, believes this isn't just a cool science experiment. They argue that reintroducing these massive herbivores to the Arctic tundra could actually help fight climate change. The theory is that these mammoths would stomp down snow, allowing the cold air to penetrate deep into the ground. This would help preserve the permafrost, a massive store of frozen carbon that, if it thaws, could release huge amounts of greenhouse gases. They would also graze on shrubs and knock down trees, restoring the ancient mammoth steppe vast grassland ecosystem that was once incredibly effective at reflecting sunlight and storing carbon. But this grand vision comes with some serious questions. Is it ethical to create a new kind of animal just for our own purposes? We don't fully understand what social or behavioral needs these mammoth elephants would have. How would they integrate into a modern ecosystem that has changed drastically over the last 10,000 years? And what about the welfare of the surrogate elephant mothers who would have to carry these hybrid pregnancies? Some critics also point out the immense cost and resources involved, arguing that this money could be better spent on protecting the endangered species we still have today, like the Asian elephant itself. The debate is complex. On one hand, we have a potential tool to restore ecosystems and combat climate change. On the other, we have a host of ethical dilemmas and unknown consequences. Bringing back the woolly mammoth is no longer just a sci-fi fantasy. It is a real possibility that forces us to think hard about our role as stewards of this planet. What do you think? Is this a brilliant leap forward or a step too far? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the world of science.